When you're browsing the web, you're really only seeing the finished product, right? But underneath it all, there's this hidden world of servers and gateways that makes everything work. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of the most important and maybe most misunderstood of these tools, the proxy server.
But let me ask you something first. Every single time you go online, your device is broadcasting this unique identifier out into the world. Have you ever stopped to think about what that little piece of data is actually telling everyone about you?
Well, to answer that, we've got to talk about your digital address. It is the absolute foundation of how the internet knows where to send anything, and it all starts with something called your IP.
So, what is an IP address? Think of it like a unique serial number for your computer, your phone, really any device you've got connected to the internet. It's what tells your machine apart from the billions of others out there, and here's the kicker, it also gives away your general physical location.
Yeah, let that sink in for a second. Every single website you visit, every game you play, every service you log into, they all see this address. It's basically your digital footprint, this constant trail of breadcrumbs leading right back to you. And that's exactly why understanding and managing your online identity is so important.
Okay, so if your IP address is just out there for anyone to see, how in the world do you protect it? Well, this is where our main character finally enters the story, the internet's ultimate middleman, the proxy server.
Okay, so normally, this is how it works. Your connection is pretty direct. Your device, which we call the client, sends a request straight across the internet to a website server, and then that server sends all the information right back to your IP address. It's just a simple two-way street.
But a proxy server? It completely flips this whole dynamic on its head. It's an intermediary, a gateway that sits right in the middle between you and the rest of the internet. It's not just a passive messenger, it's actively managing all of that traffic.
So here's the simple version. Instead of your request going directly to a website, it goes to the proxy first. Then, the proxy makes the request for you, using its IP address, not yours. The website sends its data back to the proxy, and the proxy passes it along to you. The end result? The website has no idea who you are. It never sees your real IP. Pretty cool, right?
But here's the thing, not all proxies are the same. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. Depending on what you're trying to do, you're going to need a different tool for the job. So first up, you can have a proxy at the system level. This routes all of your device's internet traffic through it. Everything. Or, if you want to get a little more specific, you can use an application-level proxy. This only affects certain programs, like maybe just your web browser, or one specific app. And this brings us to the two main types of proxies, a forward and a reverse proxy. A forward proxy is what most of us think of. It acts on your behalf, you, the client. But a reverse proxy is actually used by the server to protect itself. Just think about huge sites like Netflix or even your bank. They use reverse proxies to handle millions of connections securely. You as the user don't even know it's there.
But, of course, there's always a catch, right? A trade-off. Proxies have some amazing benefits. Privacy, better security, they can even improve performance. But there are downsides. I mean, some proxy providers might actually be logging your activity, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of privacy. They can also be a single point of failure for your connection, or even slow you down a bit.
Okay, so up to this point, we've mostly been talking about proxies as this defensive shield for us regular users. But get this, for cybersecurity pros, they're also an incredibly powerful offensive weapon. So, in the cybersecurity world, there's this thing called penetration testing. You'll probably hear it called pen testing. This is where ethical hackers are literally hired to attack a system, but they do it to find weaknesses before the bad guys do. And for these folks, a proxy isn't just useful, it's absolutely essential.
What a proxy does is it lets a tester sit right in the middle of that conversation between a browser and a web server. They can literally hit pause on a web request, look at every single piece of it, including all the nerdy details in these HTTP headers, and actually change things before it continues on its way. So why on earth would they do that? Well, by changing these headers, a pen tester can pretend to be a different device. They can see if they can access things they really shouldn't be able to, try to sneak past security rules, or even inject bad code to see if an application is vulnerable. It's basically like being able to rewrite a letter after it's been sent, but before it's delivered.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. What about secure websites? What about that little padlock in your browser? Surely a proxy can't peek inside an encrypted connection, right? Well, it's a bit more complicated than you might think.
And you're totally right to ask that question. Your connection using HTTPS is definitely encrypted. But, and this is a big but, with the right setup,
A proxy can be configured to decrypt, inspect, and then re-encrypt all of that traffic.
This whole process is called SSL decryption. And in a corporate network or security environment, it's a super critical tool for making sure nothing nasty is hiding inside all that encrypted data.
So, how in the world does this even work? First, obviously, the proxy intercepts the connection. Second, and listen, this is the really clever part, your computer has to be configured to trust the proxy. The proxy then pretends to be the website you're trying to visit, and since your computer trusts it, a secure connection is formed. This lets the proxy decrypt everything, look for threats, and then it creates a brand new separate encrypted connection to the real server.
So you see, the proxy server really is a true double-edged sword. On one hand, it's a shield that gives everyday users privacy and control, and on the other, it's a sword that lets security professionals find weaknesses and protect massive networks.
And all of this brings us to one final thought. The internet you use every single day is this incredibly complex web of these gateways. Whether it's your internet provider, your company's network, or a service you chose yourself, someone is acting as your proxy. So the real question is, do you know who holds the keys to yours?